Alright, time for a little grinder work. So, aluminum plugs up your grinding disc, so to stop from coming out, I use my CRC lubricant. You can probably use WD-40 too. You lubricate the disc a little bit, it doesn't plug up nearly as much. Once it plugs up, it doesn't work and it becomes kind of dangerous. So, we try to keep it unplugged. Alright. Nice circle when you do that. All this fast is running out pretty quickly. Not too bad. Doesn't want it though. Good enough though. More lube on there. I got battery all through there, so I think I'll put the mix right there, but it'll take a lot to grind that out, so I'll leave it. It's definitely getting warm. I gotta grind all these nicks out right now, all these cut marks. Alright, not too bad. Now we got to deburr the edges. Cool off a little bit. So we got to figure out how much of this we want to actually smooth up. You can do it the old-fashioned way with a file if you want. that. Use a sharper file, goes a little quicker. No matter how much of an edge you want. With a file, you can put a nice radius on there without digging it in too bad. If you use the grinder, you can put a bit bigger of an edge on it. Just no matter what kind of a look you're going for. If you want the big chunky look, then you just do it with a file like this. You're pretty quick and simple. Just deburrs the edge, but leaves it nice and flat. If you want the more radius look, then you grind the piss out of it and go that way. Just a matter of which style you're after. So if you have a round file, you get down here in the corner better than a straight file like this. Straight file will do it if you're still quick. So this file is pretty dull, so it is what it is. So if you use a newer file, it'll cut better. Of course, we don't know where those files are at. Yeah, who knows? So I had everything laid out and I moved it around a little bit over here so I can get more work area. So what I do with my files, as usual, that's always in the way. And this always nails you right in the ribs. Just to make sure you wake up early in the morning. Okay, so what did I do back in here? I hit everything. There we go, they're up here now. So there's a half moon. Very, very coarse. That's fine. This is a fairly good file here for roughing things in. Just a nice fine file for a smooth finish. This is obviously a corn cob. Real rough. It's a double bastard probably. Half moon bastard. That's what they call them. And here's a smoother one right here. That's what we're looking for. Smooth. Should never put files on your nice machine surface. Remember that. Okay, so now, so I'm just going to go ahead and file these a little bit. So this one's pretty rough, not very sharp, I should say. Okay, so this one here, got the finer edge. So if you go lengthwise, you get more of a straight line. If you go like this, you get more that way. When you pull back, it doesn't cut, it's only push. So you push down and rub back, push down and pull back. As you go and you're rotating this, that gives you a nice radius. So nothing will give you a nice smooth edge like a file will. Nice and even, consistent. See, it's nice and even all around. You get over the flap disc or flat disc or even that thing over there, you won't get the same kind of deal, especially going around a corner like this. So you keep turning everything at different angles and cuts the surface. So it gives you a nice, good, even surface all the way around. Looks pretty good. You can hear the file digs in places. Alright, this works pretty good. Those other tools you can use that work pretty good too, in places. So this is the file method. They got a deburring tool you can use that pulls a nice radius edge all the way around. It's pretty quick. It does a pretty good job. It doesn't work on the outside edge, but it works good on a flat surface like this. Give it a couple pulls down, it's done. See, there's that rough finish in there. You can hear it cutting like that. If you go to a finer file, it's still trying to do the same thing, but it does a lot finer finish on it. Yeah. This is not actually a flat surface we're digging in. It's actually curved like this if you look at it. If you have a round file like that, it's real rough. Let's see, that's what you need to do in the corners here. It's all filed right there. This one's not. See, the round file goes in there like this, knocks it off. This doesn't shatter as much as this one. This one's a lot coarser. Hear my thumb digging in? See the difference? Finer. It's not dull like the other one. This one's really fine too. Super smooth. This one's in between. Alright, so it's pretty good looking there all the way around. Edge there. Alright, I'm good with that one. It's deburred. I gotta deburr these holes right here though. Haven't done that yet. So I go back to this one, or we didn't do this one yet. So the more you keep it long like this, the more even it will be. Leave you a nice long, flat, even surface. Half done. The other side. A little sharp through there, so not done enough. There you go. Give them more on it. All right. Pretty good. Okay, I gotta deburr the hole. I can blast it and clean it. Make it look nice and raw finish. If you like them smooth and shiny, you leave the finish like this, and out it comes. If you blast it, it gives you a dull finish. Depends on what finish you want. When you blast it, all these finishes will be the same. So just bright and shiny in places. That's why I wouldn't drop dustpans nowhere. Use a rotary burr right here. And use it for a deburring tool instead of a grinding bit like it's made for. Looks really nice in the hole. Gives you a nice good hole. Alright, now I'm going to do the fun part and go over and blast it. Which you will not be able to see for squat. But we will be blasting. So, it's too, you can't see in there. You use glass beads to do it, so you'll see the beads up in there. Okay, when you're all done, look at that. Nice and even colored everywhere. So then you take these and you oil them up a little bit. You CRC like that. That seals the aluminum up a little bit. It changes the color on it. It's going to change color as soon as it gets moisture on it, or something on it, so you have to just do it right off the bat. There you go, before and after. Not a lot of difference, but it does make a difference. Also cleans my fingers off too at the same time. Alright, there you go. 2 custom brackets. These are for holding saddlebags on a dirt bike. One of them adventure bikes. So this is a modified bracket. So there's going to be another hole over here to hold the rack. It's got 2 holes here. This comes off the stock rack mount. So it ties it all together. So 1/4 inch aluminum, probably 6061 T6. Cuts pretty good, so it's probably made out of good stuff. Anyway, that's how you do it. Looks good when you're all done, and that's the key. It'll also work also. So that's how you do it. Too bad I can't show blasting, but it is what it is. Alright, that's it.